Greetings to all of you. My novice account is standing still, as the combat power of my teams does not allow him to move on, but today we will try to regroup the teams and see if we can move on. Neither the campaign nor the pet campaign are amenable to further movement due to the combat power. We are continuing to prepare for the Sacred Blessing event. Maybe we will have time to accumulate 500 scrolls and continue to save coupons and miracle summons for a new hybrid. But before we start regrouping, let's strengthen the Astral faction on this account. Now there are limited summons for the best heroes of this faction, and we will try to get them for ourselves. I really need Akashic, as he is an important character for the Minus trial. I really like Tefnet as a character to complete the campaign. We will also try to get it. And of course, we also need Crossel, the strongest damager of the game, on our account. Unfortunately, we did not receive any copies of it, which is very sad because I really wanted to get a copy of it. Who will we try to get next is Tefnet or Crossel. First, I need to see if I can buy additional attempts at summons in the store. If so, I will make all 70 summons to a guaranteed copy. We can't buy them because my Crossel hasn't been improved at all and we weren't given the resources for this event, which is sad. Then let's hope for luck and try to get a copy of it from here. The main thing is that it doesn't work out like with Akashic. With the first 10, great. I'm not going to make all the attempts here, because I can't finish up to 70 and pick up the guarantor. I'm afraid I'll just waste my resources. If it had been more developed by the stars, it would have been possible to do this, but unfortunately I have not yet started to improve it. Well, now Tefnet. The first 10 is passed. The main thing now is to get a copy. And there's nothing here either. Total bad luck in strengthening the Astral faction. Only Crossel deigned to give a copy. This is a big disadvantage of the fact that you can't improve all the strong characters at once and such events sometimes pass you by. But what can you do? When playing free-to-play, be prepared for slow progress. But still, it's a bit disappointing that as many as 2 characters didn't give us a single copy. It would be fine if only 1. I've rearranged the characters and the teams a little. Let's see if we can overcome this point in the campaign, since the team lineups leave much to be desired, but combat power forces us to play not always logical teams, and some strong bundles of characters have to be divided into different teams. The first team performs well due to the great control from Shar. The second easily passes the opponent. The third one I would say is too easy. It took us only 10 seconds to do it. The fourth one also had no problems. The strength teams are pretty good. If it weren't for the fighting power, we could have moved on. Look at what Sylvana does. Left alone, she easily defeats her rivals, a great hero. And now the enemy Sylvana shows class by killing our entire team with one ultimate. I thought we could get through without any problems, but the last team decided to fight longer. We make permutations until we find the winning formation. Here it is, waiting for the right attempt. The immediate plans for this account are to try to accumulate 500 scrolls by Friday. To be honest, I'm not sure what will happen, as it has become quite difficult to go through the content. But in any case, on Friday we will improve our cluster and will already be able to use it in the campaign. Plus, an event on relics will start on Friday, which will also have to strengthen our account. And after such increases, progress usually goes much faster. It only remains to wait for Friday. I'm waiting for you in the comments and see you in the next videos.